And then afterward, you can make your own dinner with Chef Marco here from Marco's Italian Deli and Restaurants. What are we making today with chicken?
Today we're going to make chicken scallopini.
Chicken scallopini. And I was asking Marco, because yours are so nicely thin and pounded out, when I do it, it falls apart.
Yeah, you're hitting it too hard.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Anger.
There's a lot of anger, a lot of built-up anger. But I chose a couple of recipes today that I'm going to be doing at the Italian Festival this year.
Okay, which is July?
It's July 12th through the 15th, and I do cooking demonstrations for Sorrento cheese, and this is one of my recipes, and I'm going to show you how to incorporate some fresh mozzarella into the dish.
So you'll have a separate booth for the teaching.
Yep.
And then your restaurant will be there as well.
That's right. Well, one of our delis will be there.
Okay.
Right.
All right, list some of the ingredients that folks are going to have to get together.
It's real simple. We got prosciutto, fresh mozzarella, red onion, some chopped tomato, boneless chicken breast, olive oil, marsala wine. Of course, you can't go anywhere without garlic. We're just going to lightly flour it, put a nice little crust on that chicken.
What kind of herbs do you have here?
This is oregano and black pepper.
How many chicken breasts is this? 2?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 2 cut in half, pounded out.
That's
if you
what
get
I
them real
try.
thick, cut them in half. Butterfly them. You know, open them up so that they cook quicker.
We go to Johnny's and get these big ones, and sometimes, you know, I can just cut almost 3 of them.
Eliminate the anger. Ask him to do it. Have him pound it out. Absolutely. And Johnny's
They're
a good
always so
man,
good to me.
Tell Johnny to cut the pound of meat and, you know, cut it. No.
But then what do I do with my anger?
That's right. Poor husband. I'm sorry.
You know. Okay, it's time that it's going to take to put this together?
It should take about 5 to 7 minutes.
All right, excellent.
I think every recipe I do is like 5 to 7 minutes, so it's kind of...
We can count on you, though. Consistency.
Thank you.
Welcome back. We're with Chef Marco from Marco's Deli. We're making chicken scallopini.
That's right.
It sounds yummy.
It is. It's great.
Okay,
it's
so
simple.
what's in it again? Yeah, that's what you were saying, and that's, you know, this time of year, people are so busy, school's starting to get out, you know, you don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, especially like on a hot day.
Exactly. Well, you know, they're talking about all this, you know, going through the fast food line and hurrying up and feeding your kids when it only takes a few seconds to put something healthy together, and that's my job. I mean, I like to show people, you know, how to do these dishes really simple, really quick. It's all the stuff you can find at the grocery store.
Right.
Literally is going to take minutes to put together.
Right.
You can even make it in advance, leave it in the oven, heat it, pull it out. You know, it's not a...
And you know, these are ingredients like where if you wanted to get this on a Monday, you could freeze the chicken, right? And then cook it up on Friday, Thursday, something like that.
Buy it in the bulk pack, have the butcher cut it up, you know, pull it out when you need it, portion it out. You know, if you got 4 people in your family, portion 4 pieces of chicken or 5 pieces, whatever you want to do, and make it simple. You know, and this is what it's all about, bringing the family back to the table, eating healthy, staying away from all that sodium, all that fat, all that unnecessary stuff you don't need.
Right. And I think the ingredients of this, I can't wait to try it because I know it's going to be yummy. But, you know, the ingredients you can count on your 2 hands. It's not like it's a lot going into this.
It's not really complicated. You know, fresh mozzarella, I mean, it's a great...
Can't go wrong with that.
You can't go wrong with that. We got fresh sliced prosciutto, some chopped tomatoes, the chicken. I mean, it's really red onion. If you don't have marsala wine, not many people don't have marsala wine.
Right.
I do. I always have marsala wine, but of course, you know, olive oil, and you know, just throw it together. Some fresh garlic, some oregano, some black pepper. Put it over rice, put it over pasta, whatever you want to do.
Okay, and we're going to be putting our dish together coming up in our next cooking segment with Chef Marco, of course. We're making our chicken scallopini. I'm so excited to learn how to make this dish because it seems like something I could do at home.
Well, let's get started.
Okay.
Okay, got our pan heated up.
Yep.
Got medium-high heat.
Okay.
You know how I carefully measure everything?
Right. You're carefully measuring that olive oil in there.
Little olive oil in there. We have our boneless breast of chicken.
Okay.
I'm just going to lightly season it with a little black pepper.
Okay.
And then we're going to, see, I don't like to touch raw food, so I'm using tongue.
I don't blame you.
And I'm just going to lightly dust this. You know, nothing, it's, like I said, simple. And what this is going to do is going to cause the chicken to get a crust. So you want that sizzle.
Okay.
You know. And then once it starts to form a crust on the outside of the chicken, we're going to flip it over.
So like 3 minutes on each side, maybe a little bit longer?
Yeah, maybe a little longer. I mean, it depends on how thick your chicken is.
Okay.
How hot you have your flame. So we're actually turning this up because we don't have as much time. So.
Okay.
So while that's cooking, I mean, the ingredients, like we said earlier, the stuff you have in the house, so it's not like a...
Right.
We're just going to add a little red onion to it. I like to add it as the chicken's cooking.
Okay.
So it gets soft.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want like the raw onion by the time the dish is done. And while we're putting that in real quick, we were saying how quickly the Italian Fest is coming upon us in about a month.
In about a month, July 12th, Thursday. Yeah, it's quick.
And you're saying that you're just busy all the time with this.
We're busy. I'm the chef for Sorrento Cheese. I do the demos there, so we set those up, and I'm on the board for the Italian Festival, so it's like we're organizing the stands and telling
It gets bigger every year.
it's getting bigger and bigger, and this year is going to be amazing. We got Frankie Shinto running the entertainment.
Okay.
And we got Louis Prima Jr. coming in. Frankie Shinto's going to be performing. Bobby Militello's going to be there. I mean, it's
Awesome.
just amazing. It really is. It's going to be a nice festival this year. It's our 25th year, La Familia on Hurdle Avenue, so we can't
How exciting.
miss it.
Yeah, there's always, you have to go down there at least once, you know.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
awesome.
Well, we're the second largest in the country. We get
That's
500,000 people in
incredible.
4 days. I mean,
Yeah.
Buffalonians, they like their Italian festival.
Obviously,
You know?
I can't even think of a favorite there because every food it's so yummy.
You got to
there,
eat it all.
everything
You
there.
start at one end and you go to the other.
Yeah.
So
Finish with the cannoli.
you can see how it's starting to crust around the outside.
Okay.
So we're going to flip it,
Oh, okay.
and it's nice and golden brown, So we serve this at the restaurant a little different manner. We have a dish called Victoria, which is named after my wife, and we leave the prosciutto off. So,
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
It's a nice dish. We're going to season our chicken,
Okay.
and we're just going to add our prosciutto to the top.
Okay. So you don't want to like fry the prosciutto. or
I don't like to
anything.
fry it. I like to have it, a little, I don't know, frying it gets a little tougher.
Right.
So I like to have it like this.
Okay.
And then you see my chicken is cooking with the prosciutto on top. We're taking a log of Sorrento fresh mozzarella. And we're going to put a piece on each.
Oh, how awesome.
And then this is going to start to melt.
Just from the heat of the
Just from
chicken
the
and
heat.
everything.
So to season my sauce, I'm putting a little bit of oregano.
Okay.
And this is a little bit of a different seasoning for me. I usually use basil. I'm always doing the fresh pesto. But, I
Some
can't.
oregano today.
Little oregano today. And I can never forget the garlic. I mean, that's
Right,
my...
right.
I think I got garlic in my glove box in my truck.
And skewers.
And skewers.
We were doing a little
Yeah, as a matter
burner,
of fact, we
burner
did.
maintenance.
And then instead of white wine, I'm going to add a little Marsala.
Okay.
And we're going to let this reduce. And this is just going to give it a little bit of a sweetness rather than the white wine.
It smells delicious right
We're
now.
going to top it with the chopped tomatoes.
Okay.
We're going to let everything fall in love and get all happy in that pan.
Okay. If you didn't have Marsala, is there a substitute, or do you really want to go out and get the Marsala?
No, I mean, the Marsala and the oregano actually give it a little bit of a different dimension. But if
Okay.
you have white wine, use white wine. If you don't want to use oregano, don't use... it's not, there's really not many rules, to this dish. It's what you like, what you have in the house. Make it simple, make it fresh.
And I love the fresh mozzarella in there. Can't go wrong with that.
So we'll let that cook for a second.
Okay.
And, I want to tell you, we're starting breakfast at our Delaware location in Kenmore.
Oh, congratulations.
So,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
that's going to be a new adventure we're going to try. It starts Monday the 18th.
Okay, Monday. So
Yeah.
that's coming up in what? Monday, this coming Monday.
This coming Monday, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So what can folks go there and get? What can
Well,
they
we're
expect?
doing a menu with breakfast sandwiches. I'm the sandwich king.
Sandwich,
and,
of course.
It's going to be something different, unique.
Okay.
And stop in, free coffee. It's going to be included.
That's
fresh squeezed
awesome.
orange juice. A lot of nice stuff.
That's so exciting.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank
so the Delaware location.
Delaware location only right now. So we're going to see how it works.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
thanks,
That's
thanks.
awesome. Expansion is always good. Okay,
Always
so we're
good.
gonna finish this up during the break. I think it's pretty much done right now.
It's really close. I mean,
We'll
I like to
show-
get that cheese a little more melty, but
Okay, well, we'll get the cheese more melty then as we go into break. Coming up, I'll have your weather in 2 minutes, and then after that, we'll show the finished product, get into our second helping. Vic will be back in the kitchen. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
I have it in my contract that I get the first and the last segment because I always get the best part. I don't have to do the
Absolutely.
work. It's like
That's
at
right.
home. I just get to eat your delicious food.
You're funny.
Chef Marco from Marco's Deli. This was terrific. The
Thank you.
flavors are very subtle and just yummy.
you saw how easy it was. It really is, simple.
I'll have to try that one. You were going to make a sample that you're going to be giving away during
This is
the
what we're going to
Italian
give
Fest.
away. Frontier Catering, Art Christie, my pal, is going to make 10,000 of these samples to give away at the Italian Festival on Virgil and Hurdle at our Sorrento tasting booth.
Okay, so look for the Sorrento
Look for the
tasting
big
booth.
Sorrento sign. So what we want to do, and this is a great appetizer, seeing that it's starting to warm up. Father's Day is a great appetizer to have. I have a seedless watermelon. I just run a knife through it, and I'm going to make a couple of squares.
Did you make these yourself?
I did.
On guard. I love that.
So what we're going to do is we're using Cilantini. Cilantini is about a half-ounce fresh mozzarella. And then we're going to top it with
Oh,
little
like
watermelon.
little kebabs.
Little kebabs. We got these really cool, but the trick here is a little bit of sea salt and some balsamic glaze.
Wow.
And try that. I mean, you're going to dribble it all over yourself, I know, because that's what I do. But It really is.
Love that glaze.
It really is a nice dish.
You just want to see me
You know, I
get
do.
it all over my white blouse,
I was
right?
waiting for the sauce to fall on you.
That's what everybody was saying. They weren't worried about how it tasted
I know.
because I was just gomming it down.
And you know what? It really is. It's a fun thing for the kids to do if they want to make something for Dad for Father's Day this weekend. You know,
and it's so beautiful.
it really isn't a complex dish to make.
All right, I got to invite my friends up here.
Absolutely.
Got to give them a fork and share the food. We only have one knife, though. Come on, Matt, Amelia. You got to try this one. Here's a fork for both of you.
Matt can cut it.
I'll
There
cut
you
it.
go.
I'll cut it.
You can be the man
Family
and cut
style.
it.
That's in my contract.
There you go.
He just hunted and brought this home for us, Amelia.